Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming.
All right, we are back. Impromptu recording of the show. We have a returning guest. Not so long ago, you were on, Sean.
I was. Thanks for
Yes,
having me
not
back.
Sean O'Brien. Two Sean's,
2 Sean's
1
in a
week.
row?
It's like 2
Yeah.
girls, 1 cup. 2 Sean's, 1 week.
Same exact video.
Same exact video.
Different spelling.
Sean is back with us. Sean from the IA. Sean, the man with the plan, who's helping us run the golf tournament. By the way, we just had a very productive golf meeting.
Huge meeting.
We got a lot done today.
We're on top of it.
We're on top of it.
Well, me and Fitz kind of just.
By the way, I said
just
this.
here.
I said
Zero
this earlier.
fucking around from this
I
side
think
of
we
the
have 1 or
table.
2 groups left. So if you want a group, you're out there. Also, if you're a single and you want to play, I believe we have a group with Fonz, my boy Nazi, and Dave Scott.
Couple girl slots if they want.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I got to talk to. I think Steph and Alicia confirmed they're playing. So we'll have to figure out who they're gonna play with, or I'm sure they can recruit people. These girls manufacture friends out of thin air all the time. So this is a improv. This is kind of like a pop up show because I'm leaving for Hilton Head a week from Saturday and coming back that Friday. But like we would miss the Sunday.
Right.
We don't miss. All right.
No, never.
We did miss because of. Was it because I had COVID? We missed 1 week.
It's around the holiday.
Yeah. I think I had COVID. That's what it was. So, anyways, we don't want to miss. We got sponsors. We got great people out there who wait on the show. So, by the way, this golf tournament, some wagons rolling through.
Oh yeah.
Some fucking single digit motherfucking people coming through this thing. All right. So be prepared. By the way, everybody, all the fucking best are gonna be there. Clocky's gonna be there.
Yep.
By the way, Mulkey's gonna be there.
Oh,
The
yeah.
man responsible, I think, for us getting the misguided sponsorship.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Yep.
I mean, you name him. Kev Marr. You can finally meet Snuffleupagus people if you go. By the way, he'll probably just be like, "Go fuck yourself," and like walk away from you. Like
So
really quickly.
grumpy.
So grumpy.
I've never met a grumpier, nicer guy ever.
He's the
He's the
nicest
best.
grump.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's the nicest grump of all time. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, one of the best guys of all time. But he'll be there. I'm sure he'll be signing autographs. Josh the Ironworker, Bob C,
Jeff Clow.
Jeff Clow. Yeah, we got them all. Hey, you're gonna have to get a little close to that mic, Sean. I know
Got
that
it.
you.
I know I'm bad at
I know you don't like
sitting
your
away.
sound of your own voice when it plays back.
All
but,
right. I'll do a better job.
You'll get used to it. Josh got used to it. All right, so we're gonna draft tonight. We're gonna draft appetizers.
Yep.
Top appetizers. This is probably gonna be the longest show in the world, just because we usually we do like a little catch up situation.
Yeah.
right.
But we just saw each other.
Yeah. Hey, Fitzy, actually, you should tell that story about the baseball situation. That was pretty funny.
So I was out in front of my house, and my house borders a baseball field, and the kids on the varsity team drive pretty fast down the street. So I try to meet up with the coach every year and just be like, hey, just a reminder, tell your players, you got little kids playing on the street, tell them to pump the brakes a little bit while they come down the street. You know what I mean? Nothing bad or anything, but so
Ends
I'm-
with a handshake usually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
every time. So I pull out. My son wants to play basketball in the driveway, so I pull my truck out and I drive down the street and I turn around. And as I'm turning around in the rear view, I see guy walking over with all the equipment, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be the coach. It's time to go see him, right? It's April and it's fucking snowing, so it's baseball season in New England, right? So I back all the way down the street. Now there's a huge PTC sticker in the back window. So as I'm backing down the street, he's looking at the truck and he's like, so I hang my head out the window. I'm not even to him yet. I'm like 15 feet away. I go, hey, you the coach? He goes, yeah, what's up? I was like, oh, nothing serious. Just want a reminder that we got kids on the street. Tell all the players to slow down when they're coming down here. Nothing's happened yet. No big deal. He goes, you Fitzy?
Come on.
I swear to God. I go, yeah, what's up? Where do I know you from? Beef Page, fucking pulling the cork. He goes, I'm Brendan Ahern's buddy.
By the way, look at this famous motherfucker. Like, where do I know you from? You know me from the beef page?
Give it to me.
Want an
Autographs?
autograph?
Hey, he's one of my best friends. He's Josh's neighbor. Josh, I'm working neighbor.
Great dude.
Unbelievable
Awesome.
guy.
He was like, we already sent out. He's like, every year we send out a memo.
Yeah.
And he said he already sent it out.
Dude,
to the
he's on
kids.
top of his shit.
Yeah, it was.
And he
good.
was Jay Klepp's coach. Jay,
Yes, he was.
Olympic
Yep.
guy.
He said Jay was a stud.
See?
great.
Listen, by the way, Jay right now is just like drove off the road with like a whole tank of Misguided behind him, you know? Yeah, Dave's one of the best. I was in his wedding. He was in my wedding. Absolutely one of my oldest friends in the world. There's a very funny story about, which I will, should I tell us now? It's not bad. But Dave's probably listening and be like, motherfucker, don't tell this bad story about me. There aren't bad stories about Dave, but anyways, I'll tell a story in the Patreon, but it's not bad.
Does he listen?
I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't tell me probably if he did. But he's one of the best guys you've ever met in your life.
Yeah, he seemed like a great dude.
He's a great dude. Awesome guy. So, all right. Actually, I'll just clarify that because I don't want people to think that like there's some dark secret for Dave story. When people that were friends with the girl's husband, like who didn't really know Dave, like because Dave's also a football coach. This kid's kind of like whatever. One day he called Dave. He was like, "Oh, Davey football." And like Dave, when we grew up, like Dave's like a tough kid and like he's a great guy. And I just knew I was like that. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm like, I wish I was there because it would just go up his ass so fucking sideways. So the story is that he's Josh's neighbor. A ball went through his garage window, and Dave didn't fix it and was like kind of like it just wasn't happening like right away. So he boarded it up, and then Josh spray painted Davey football on it. He's like that'll accelerate the construction project over there. Anyways,
Josh just can't help himself.
He's one of the best ball busters of all time. Great fucking ball buster. Dave Blanchard, great guy. All right. By the way, we started off this because it was honorary appetizers. Good thing it's 2 weeks out, so I have to hear this back from Panuzzo. Bridget, one of the best corkets ever lived. That's a fact.
Yeah.
There's only one. And I mean that by the fact that not only does she listen,
She
is
might have just
Patreon
broke her
member,
window when she just. She's all about it.
helped us with every single thing we have to do. Sean is the female. By the way, if there's a male and there's gonna be a male and female best long drive, Sean B, Bridget.
Yeah.
Two best corkers.
Easily.
Two that help out the most behind the scenes. She got us those painted rocks.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
sick. That's right up there.
Yep.
She was like, I'll come help you package up all the sweatshirts. Like, I'm like, Bridget, you have the light.
Way too much going on.
She's the best. She gave us for Christmas, she's given us a few gift cards.
Yep.
This one was Kowloon.
Yep.
So because it was appetizers, I'm like, I'm going to get the boys a poo-poo platter. Now, let me just say this. Kowloon's gone downhill.
It still sufficed.
Listen, it's great. But I'm just saying, they used to throw high 90s. They know they're selling. You know what I mean?
I was fine with it.
I'll say this. It was great.
I was fine with it.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, once upon a time, you know what I mean? It was wonderful.
Danny Calhoun or Pocket Taco?
Oh, pocket tacos never miss. Dude.
That pocket taco move, by the way, I got to cut that into a reel.
Yeah.
for sure.
That was unbelievable.
Dude, that was.
I was jealous.
I mean,
Everybody was. I forgot he had it.
Fuck.
they
He showed
had,
it to me before you guys got here.
Oh, really?
And then I forgot about it.
but like the thing about it, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, wait a minute.
And then you stuffed the whole entire thing into your mouth.
Yeah, no
And you-
problem.
With your cheeks.
No problem, chipmunk.
Just finishing it
But
as the show
I
went on.
I literally I grabbed it. It's not like I had it there all day. Like I got tacos for the kids, and I grabbed one for the ride over, and like I don't know, messing with the radio, whatever the case may be, and I just threw it in the hoodie pocket. Totally forgot about it.
as you do.
Yeah.
It happens.
It's a nice surprise.
A couple things I want to cover before we get
Guys
to
don't bring snacks.
I told you about the pocket dogs.
yeah, pocket dog. That's right. Couple things I want to talk about that just random before we get to this appetizer draft. First thing is I keep wanting to say this, but I'm not putting in my notes app. Right, so now I remember to do this. So around St. Patty's, I was like, what other pages? Like, because as pulling the quote, we can like other Facebook pages.
Yep.
And I'm like, maybe we could, I don't know, like at least we're just like part of those pages. I don't know. I was thinking like maybe you share some, like back in the day with the Doghouse Dogcast, there are all these cornhole pages. So every morning after we would do it, I would post the fucking thing everywhere. And that was like just instant fucking listens. Like it was unbelievable. And I wasn't thinking that, but I was just thinking like, what are things that we have similar interest in type of pages? Maybe there would be some type of cross, pollination type situation. So one of the things I had thought of was Guinness. It was around St. Patty's. So I joined this one page called the Guinness Community Page. It has thousands of listeners.
I'm on there.
Is this the one where every guy takes pictures of his girlfriend with their tits out?
Yeah, that's
The
that's,
wildest page I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
it's
What's the name of that?
It's called
they take
Me
they
and
take
Sean
a
just
Guinness.
reached for our
It's,
phones so
dude,
quick.
it's called the Guinness Community Page. So I thought it was just people posting Guinnesses.
Yeah.
But it's them.
It's a
By the way,
worldwide
not all
page.
these girls are hot.
No, but everyone that I've seen, it's just their chest.
There's no faces.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But it's like, it's just the horniest Irish guys. Like, I thought Ireland was known for like great poetry, music, and like, you know, and like stuff like that, bad
Foliage,
weather.
not
But these
foliage.
guys are like, hot, these guys are hotter than Chinese arithmetic, as Clocky would say. Like, they're like, look at my wife's cans with this Guinness. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
It's so weird, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's
So you
very
joined.
weird.
You joined as,
I joined as pulling the cork.
and now we just got a like today from Boston Guinness Review.
Oh, they're
That's
no.
different.
We've always been friends with them. They're not
that's
perverts.
Owen. That's Owen. He's a good dude.
That's Owen.
okay.
He is not a pervert, by the way.
Oh.
Okay.
Owen's a regular guy.
Yeah, he's a regular
He probably
Guinness
looks down
reviewer.
on the community page.
When you said the Guinness page, I remembered we got a like earlier from a Guinness page.
No, that dude's the man.
Okay, okay.
No, that guy's
Guinness-
legit. He was just on John's show. Rooster's show.
Yes.
He's just on
Yes.
Rooster's show.
I think that's how because he reached out to us when it was just.
Yes, he was an original guy
He's
who
supposed to
listens.
come on.
Yep.
Whatever.
We gotta have him on. Actually,
agree.
We should do that. Yeah.
But
he'd be a great guy to have on. Let's do
That
that.
Guinness community review page is like a worldwide page. It's just like I don't know. Look at the head on this one. It's just like
Yeah.
it's a decent Guinness, and then there's a girl behind there with her
Cans out.
triple D's in there.
Yeah.
Diners, drive-ins,
But
and
not
dumps.
always. Like not always. Sometimes it looks like a lady who works at like a snack stand. Like who's just like a Guinness between her tits, and her tits are like they look like a lady's snack stand lady's tits. Which I'm okay with. I'm just saying like it's not like it's not like this page has this. It's kind of what I respect about the page. Is like take all comers. You know what I mean? Like like bring us your best, your saggiest, like everything else.
Here's
Can't
the
tell
thing
if it's tits or a fupa.
that you can tell that some of these people on this page, right? They're just like, hey, Kathleen, let's go.
Yeah.
Again, Tommy.
not
Yeah,
again.
let's go.
Like, and I think
they go out. They go out to the local pub, and she's like, "All right."
Dude.
She just wants to get her tater tots in.
And I think about that. I'm like, obviously, like not even to think about. Like, I can't even fathom being like, "Hey, Mags,
Yeah.
hold on." Turn around to the IA and like she'd be like, "Do yourself a favor, stick your dick in your own mouth and fucking die on it."
Fuck
You know
a
what I mean?
fist, will ya?
All right, and the last thing I had to say, which is also random, I will say this about my diet in general. Me and Fitzy talk about this stuff a lot. When I go to work at my office, it's very easy for me to be perfectly perfect, right? I have nobody I work with in the office. It's just me in there. I walk across the street at noon every day and I go get a salad from Sunny Noto's, which is like turkey and provolone and ham, right? I walk down the hallway So I walked down the hallway the other day in the therapist's office. I could smell the McDonald's wafting out.
Oh yeah.
There is nothing, boys. I don't care. I'll tell you right now. Panuzzo, if you're listening, I want you to hear this. For a fat kid, deep down for your OS to be a fat kid OS,
The smell.
the smell of McDonald's. Yeah, I was like, is there a homeless guy get stabbed for this right now? Like,
Yeah.
like it's like, dude, it is like intoxicating.
You know what it smells
The
like?
smell's better than the taste, I
It
think.
smells so good.
Yes.
And it smells,
Smells
like
better than
it
taste.
smells like nuggets.
Yeah.
It smells like nuggets in the fry
It's the
oil.
oil. It's the oil.
Dude, it is so
I don't know
good.
why I just said it like I was from Louisiana. Oh,
It's the
it's in the
Earl.
oil.
It's the
Yeah,
Earl.
what was that guy's name? The fucking Louisiana cracker? Or what was it?
Steel
Oh,
cracker.
Cracker.
You
Yeah.
throw the crack. You throw
There's
them in the
a-
hole now, dude.
Put it on a
That's a
cracker.
pretty good impression of the fucking.
This
You
is
take
that
the
guy.
little dumplings there and you put the potatoes in there. You the best. And onions.
There's another dude
Holy
called
Trinity.
Wade Fishes,
Yeah.
and he throws the grill on the counter. He goes, "Oh, Coleman, the Coleman grill."
Yeah.
And then he dumps oil. He goes, "Big Earl." Dude, it's awesome. And he just cooks fish. He catches fish and cooks it.
You ever see the dude that does the thing with his son from Louisiana? He's like, how about that Holy Trinity, not? He's got the Blackstone.
Oh yeah, and he slaps the
Slap-
fucking butter on there.
one stick of butter.
Yeah, smash.
All right, real quick, because I'm working with my director of marketing, Paul Gentile. All right. By the way, me and Paul Gentile are gonna be in Hilton at the same time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
World might explode. Okay. We're gonna put the ads in throughout the show. Ben Franklin Print Company. Let's start with them today.
Sure.
Our guy Joe. All right, now listen. They are doing our T-shirts for the tournament, and he's gonna help us out with the design here in the next week or so. I'm a Ben Franklin guy till I die. The new hoodies are unbelievable. By the way, also just on that note, The Patreon orders have been pretty much fulfilled. I think we got one more with Richie Buckley, right? Billy Silvestri called me, by the way, the other day. Left me a voicemail message as long as like fucking, it was like Longfellow wrote this thing, right? He's like, motherfucker. He's like, I need a hoodie. I see all these motherfuckers on wearing these new hoodies. You told me you were gonna hook me up on a hoodie, which I have set him aside a hoodie.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Billy, you're gonna get one.
and then like I'm in a Zoom meeting. I look down and he's like, I'm reading it, and I'm reading it in his voice. And it's like, I've had a tough week with my kids. This is my fucking therapy right now. Is taking this out on you. So anyways, Billy Silvestri, you have a hoodie. It's all set. Don't worry.
Before you go any further, I would have read it like him doing music, where he'd be like, "This is my therapy.
Yeah. My kids are the worst.
I really want a hoodie."
But he can easily avoid that failing.
By becoming a Patreon member.
joining
By the way, it's
Patreon.
$5, Billy.
Yeah, it's $5.
Yeah, it's $5. Who gives a
What's
fuck?
a fin?
978. I actually thought he was calling me because I asked for like feedback of the show. And when I looked at the message, I'm like, there's a lot of feedback from Billy about the show. 978-624-7341. More than print. This is the best shit in the business. These shit, yeah, like they say, black don't crack. These sweatshirts don't crack. All right. I had a Malcolm X hat. I could say that. They are in Middleton, Massachusetts, 177 North Main Street, Building 600, Unit 11. 10% off. Not 10 cent head, which you are if you use somebody else. 10% off if you say pulling the cork. All right. Ben Franklin Print Company. I know a lot of people have some print stuff coming up. There you guys. All right. Here's a quiz question for today, boys. I have a trivia question for you with some follow-up. Where did appetizers start? Who started appetizers?
Can I take an educated guess?
You all get one guess. Now, I didn't know. I had to research this.
All right, so this is obviously wrong, but going with
I'm not going to respond until you all three answer.
I'm gonna say Buffalo because of the wing situation.
Okay. I can tell you that is the most wrong answer anybody's
Right.
ever had.
Of course.
Buffalo.
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind.
Okay, go ahead.
You said
I'll
by
tell
the
you
way,
right now.
by the way, you said you weren't gonna say
Can I
anything.
just tell you right now? I wasn't expecting
Couldn't help
Buffalo.
himself.
What did you want me to say? Fucking Metropolis? I have no fucking idea.
That'd be close.
That'd be a lot closer.
I'm gonna say Greece, ancient Greece.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What do you got?
I'm gonna go with Italy.
I don't know
Okay.
why I just
Italy's-
immediately just
Italy's
said
a good
United
guess, too.
States, dude.
But it was all right. You ready for the correct answer?
Malden.
You ready for the correct answer?
Yeah.
7 weeks ago, it was invented in Buffalo, New York.
Fuck off.
All right, now listen. This is. I told you I'm bringing some value to this. So for the people at home.
fucking
So I
good.
look it up because I had no idea either. I mean, I definitely didn't think it was Buffalo.
I don't know why
But-
I thought just the United States.
But I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? So anyways, I look it up. Appetizers originated in ancient Rome with cheese, olives as a way to stimulate the appetite. So you were very close.
Well, I said Italy, but ancient Rome. Is
I'm saying
more
you were very
along
close, but
line
you were
with
correct.
Greece,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And they
Yeah.
both ended up in
All
Buffalo.
right, now,
so
now, I got to tell you guys this because I got to give you a reason for what could happen here tonight. So after that, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, it is typical because the Romans were known to be like hedonists. You know what I mean? And I was like, remember they used to have those like fucking orgies, people feeding you grapes and shit? And at least that's what I fucking feel like is happening. So I was like, then I was like curious. I'm like, I feel like I remember being like, oh, there's tons of like ancient Roman like paintings of like weird sex going on. They used to have these sex pies and shit. So then I made the mistake of going on to the Rome sex culture Wikipedia page, ancient Rome. Let me just read this
and
to
it
you.
brought you to Guinness
Let
community.
me just read you this. It was considered natural and unremarkable for men to be sexually attracted to teenage youths of both sexes, even with pederasty. I think it's how you say it. Now, if you're wondering what that is, I thought it was like clay, like making of clay. No, that's when a young man is the receiver of a older man's, sexual advances in the most, unnatural of ways. It was condoned as long as the younger male partner was not a freeborn Roman. Homosexual and heterosexual did not form the primary dichotomy of Roman thinking about sexuality, and no Latin words for these concepts exist. No moral censure was directed at the man who enjoyed sex acts with either women or males of inferior status, as long as his behaviors revealed no weaknesses or excesses, nor infringed on the rights or prerogatives of his masculine peers. Now, so this would be like if I was like, Fitzy, I fucked
Don't
this.
put me in this shit.
All right, hold on.
No. Talk about yourself.
All right,
Because I got
all
an
right.
answer for this.
All right, no, if I was like, oh, I fucked this, like, if somebody's like, I fucked this 13-year-old boy last night,
Was he a Roman?
and I'm like, no, he's a slave.
All right, cool.
Pass me the grapes, bitch.
So, yes.
You'd be
but-
like, oh, sicko. No, he's a slave. Sweet.
Good
But
job.
did you go on to figure out when that was?
Right before they fell.
It's the precursor to the fall of the civilization.
Yep.
It happens to every great superpower.
Well, that's what's happening to us now.
So
like
what's
these ditty
happening?
parties.
What's happening to U.S. right now? It's the precursor to the fall.
Not for
and it's-
us.
it's-
and the Appalachian Prepper.
I hope not.
We
I hope
definitely
that-
have the same algorithm that for our videos. I see that all the time.
100%. Every single great civilization, right when they get to that point, soon the fall comes.
Well,
Fall
I'm
of
just
the
gonna
Roman
say
Empire
this.
came right after that.
it was a bad look for. It was definitely a bad look for Rome. It was a bad look for my internet history today, because I'll tell you right now, if you see the fucking blue lights flashing out outside, they're gonna be like, I'm on a watch list. Definitely, I don't think I can coach another sport for a kid ever again. After the shit, like I was like,
Next year's Corey's
I'm like,
not
then I'm like
looking
clicking
good.
on what's pederastia, whatever the fuck this word is. It's like, oh, that's when like a fucking grown up bangs a boy. I'm like, all
Brendan's
right.
like,
I'm like,
I
I
thought
started looking for appetizers. I wanted to know about appetizers, and here I am.
Brendan's like, I thought it meant pots.
Wow.
Clay
Yeah.
pots.
Anyways,
In
all
Roman
right.
culture, that is an appetizer.
And without, oh, that's right. By the way, it is crazy to be like, but you just get born. I think about this all the time. It's like you get born, and like that's why I can't stand people who are like judgmental of other people's situations. Like you get born, unless they're just a fucking born zero, and that there's a lot of people out there like that. But I'm saying like you get born into a situation. It's like you didn't choose that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, like imagine that. Talk about winning the reverse Powerball. Like, oh yeah, I'm the sex slave of this
Jesus
grown. I'm just hoping. The only thing you gotta hope for at that point is they didn't have Hims and Blue Chew. So hopefully the guy is so shit faced he couldn't even get it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Slinky dick.
yeah, exactly. All right. By the way, pick me up Central with that stuff, huh? Who's feeling good?
Yeah. Feeling good. Now let's draft some
All right,
appetizers.
by the way,
It's
before
only
we
up
go
from
any
here,
further,
people.
let's do the ad for Bella's, because I'll tell you right now, the Beef Madness, now this is a call to action. If you're not part of the Roast Beef page, North Shore Beef's page, join that page,
Facebook page, yep.
Facebook page. Now, I'm not saying to vote for Bella's. If you like Pete's better,
Go
do
for
what
it.
you
Go
do.
for it.
Yeah.
Harry pays the bills. If you want to see this show keep going and not see me selling my ass to some fucking Roman
I said we got
overlord.
better side hustles.
I know.
Figure
I'm working
something
on it. I'm working
Keeps
on it.
going to the fucking, keeps going to the street corner.
Hey, it is what it is. I was born there. All right, give me Bella's.
Bella's Roast Beef, 1211 Osgood Street, North Andover, Massachusetts. As Brendan just said, they are in the finals. They're going against Pete's. Two great gentlemen who met this week. They know that what's happening. Two both great establishments. Bella's, obviously our people. Best roast beef in the game. They have other great food, salads. If you wanted fucking fountain, tap water, doesn't matter. They got the best ones. 1211 Osgood Street, North Andover. BellasNA.com. Harry, Sandra, the staff, everyone in the business. Go see them.
And if you're going to try to eat the professor, videotape it and send it to us.
Yeah.
For proof.
Like our guy, Chris Mohan.
Mohan did it in 11 and a half minutes or something like that.
Yep.
Unfucking believable.
He's a sicko.
All right. Lily Peas. Lily Peas Chicken, 50 Binney Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Parking is validated in the lot attached to the restaurant. Executive chef and owner, Chris Parsons. He's the guy in charge of all the stuff. I don't even want to read
Don't.
the best appetizers that they have, you
Don't.
know? Because,
Good
but
call. Good call.
I wouldn't.
you got
Why don't we talk about the chicken sandwiches?
the hot and honey.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Lower Broadway.
Lower Broadway. Great sandwich.
Yep.
I used to love the Lower Broadway. I think the hot and honey dethroned it for me.
Yeah, I love it. It's
I
great.
usually go back and forth, but the hot and honey has that kick.
Yeah, this new like dragon chili one. Like I
Ooh,
know
that one's got some heat.
That has some
I didn't
heat.
mind that though. And what else? What else did we get there that had some heat? There was something else.
Oh,
Green.
the
There was an
Misguided
appetizer.
Spirits?
No, there was an
Oh
appetizer.
yeah, let's not talk about that. No cheating.
They also have Hub Hall location at North Station for all your sandwich needs before the games. LilyPeasChicken.com, 50 Binney Street, Cambridge, Massachusetts.
All right, now we're gonna do random. We're gonna do a random generator for this, right?
Let's go.
So, Sean, how you feeling right now?
Good.
Yeah. By the way, I love Sean. I was like, You can stay if you want for the draft. He's like, well, I wrote down all the names of the appetizers. I'm like, that's a fucking dedicated
Well,
player.
send me two
That's a
more.
prepared man. By the way,
Something to-
changes the dynamic of the whole thing.
Yeah, it does.
I love it though. Spin the random wheel.
My list doesn't seem as deep all of a sudden.
I'll keep my mouth shut
With
this
a
time
fourth,
too.
with a fourth member.
You know what the best is?
That's
It's
all
just
right.
reloaded
extra
me
ones.
up.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
all right.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
Let's go. Here we go. Spin. All right, it's gonna go this way. So whoever is first, that's how it's going.
Clockwise.
All right. Sean has the first pick.
Yeah.
Snake draft style, as always. So it's Sean, Brendan, Danny, Fitzy. I love that. I love that when the crowd claps, by the way. Thank you to that cloud versus crowd from Rockport Brewing. Our guy Ray Pickup. Free ad. All right, so pick them as you like. By the way, you don't have to. We're being liberal with the definition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, we can debate if something comes up that there's a real hard sticking point. I'm not going to get into what it is or isn't. If you want to name the place it's from, that's fine. But I'm not. I'm going straight.
I'm probably not either.
But there's a couple that I got if they're not picked.
You can do whatever
I'm-
you want.
All right, cool.
You can do whatever you want. All right.
Cool.
All right, Sean, you are on the block.
All right, my very first one, and this is a newer kick for me, and I get them everywhere I go.
Methamphetamine.
Arancinis.
Yeah, it's a good
Fucking
one.
love arancinis.
Yeah.
They got one place it's risotto instead of rice inside,
Yep.
which makes it even more incredible. The peas and the sausage, and then a little bit of marinara.
I
over
think
it.
this is a great pick, by the way, and I
fucking
never
crush
would have thought of
those.
it.
Me neither.
No, it's good.
Crush them.
So
I never
It's a
would
good
have thought
pick,
of
yeah.
it.
we also have a lot of people that don't have no fucking idea what an arancini is. I call them rice balls.
Rice balls, yeah.
One
Sure, it's a rice ball. Yeah, it's basically fried, right?
Yep.
It's got a crispy
Breading.
outside shell. Inside's rice or risotto. Then it's
Yep.
usually got some kind of filling, like a sauce, a cheese.
The texture of the rice on the inside is like a texture that like I could hang my hat on for last meal. Type
Yeah.
of texture.
Yeah, they're
It's
so
unbelievable.
fucking
especially
like-
the crunchiness of the
Yeah,
outside
and like
with it.
you just feel yourself getting fatter, like as you're eating. it.
I feel getting fatter thinking about it.
To put it out there, right, for perspective, I've never once had a bad. I've had better ones. I've never once had a bad arancini ever.
Correct.
Like even like
Yeah.
like the feast, right? Cold sauce or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still
Still-
I'm eating the
good.
styrofoam that it comes in.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking delicious. Great
But
pick.
if you want to try one of the best,
Yep.
Umberto's North End.
Oh yeah, of course.
One of
Of
the
course.
Burger's great.
One of the
Also,
best.
great slice too.
Great
yeah.
slice.
Yeah.
Great stromboli. Great calzone.
The key there is to call ahead.
Key there is to get there early
Yeah,
because they
get there
sell
at
out by
8
like
a.m..
1
Yeah.
p.m.
All right, I'm up. Now, listen. Like we always say, I've decided I'm taking a different route. I'm trying to I have to be truthful to myself. I have to give my own truth.
I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've always said deathbed meal. Now, I said I wasn't gonna name specific places, but I'm fucking
I
naming.
swear to fucking God.
Lily peas,
You
roasted
fuck-
oysters.
Oh,
Lily peas, roasted
The
oysters.
roasted oysters.
Okay.
Now
Let's
listen,
go.
I've always said deathbed meal for me. Kevin Ma said I never had ordered them before. Me and Kevin Ma went there one night. We got shit faced out of our minds. He was like, "This is a deathbed type fucking appetizer." And I'm going like, if you do roasted oysters the right way, I'm still down with that too. I mean, the way Lily Peas makes them is just to me is unbelievable. Here's what I like about that appetizer, because different apps for different situations. That one is not going to weigh you down. It's not going to make you feel like shit. It's not a lot of volume, but it's interactive. You know what I mean? They get the garlic butter in there, like that herb garlic butter in there. They're fucking awesome. They bring them out on a plate. You're like, I'm out right now. I'm not. You're not ordering fucking. You're not calling Stella's Pizza and being like, can I get fucking roasted oysters on the half shell? You know what I mean? You got to be out with the people, pressing the flesh, being at one of the best restaurants in the business. So I'm going Lily Peas. Roasted. By the way, people are gonna read this online. And be like, "That's a fucking homer pick," because you don't listen to the podcast. Dickhead, 10-cent head idiots.
yeah.
Good.
And I'm not kidding because I was going Lily Peas as well. Lily Peas shishito peppers, baby.
I mean,
Knew that was coming.
Because when he said I'm not putting up, and I go, you better fucking not.
Yeah.
Lily Peas shishito peppers. Listen, if you heard the episode, you heard me rave about it. I walked out of the Halloween party with a tray of them, and I faced it at 3 a.m.
that was unbelievable. That
I
was
faced it
unbelievable.
at 3 a.m. I'm talking the aluminum foil. The aluminum pans that you get at Stop and Shop for $9. It was filled with them because no one fucking ate them. I ate them at 3 a.m. by myself. Came down. She goes, "What the fuck are you doing with your life?" And I go, "I don't even care."
That's why I joked about not talking about it during the ad
Yep.
because I knew someone was taking
It's
it.
so
It's-
fucking
they're-
good, dude.
They're up there first
Do you know?
rounder.
Do you know why I love this though? Like me and you are gonna lose.
That's fine.
But we win.
But,
But we
what
win.
but what did I say in the text today?
You're gonna be truthful to yourself.
I said, I don't. This is one I don't mind losing, but I'm still gonna win because everyone wins today.
I don't expect to win this.
All right, we'll find out.
Most drafts I go into like I'm winning.
Right.
Because
I
I'm,
can tell you right now,
I'm a
everyone that's
fucking
listening to
champion.
this,
I'm a
everyone that-
champion. I'm a beast from Somerville, and I fuck around. to
You're
find
pretty
out.
good. You're a Highlander. I get it. Listen, what drives me nuts, right? And anyone that listens, talk to your friends, right? Because we always put the list out afterwards
On Facebook.
and they always are like, day one, you don't fucking listen, dude.
Yeah.
You don't listen. Throw it in
Which,
your,
which
throw it
is
in your
fine because we
AirPods.
need interaction on
Yeah,
these sites.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I like it.
It drives content,
100%.
which is good.
Sure.
But you just can't get too invested in. You
No,
can't
no,
take
no.
too much stock in the
No,
results
no,
because
no.
I'm also ball breaking a little bit too,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I can guarantee everyone that's either listening or looking at this draft was like, why are these the first 3 picks?
oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
In black and white.
There are 2 different types of people in the Corker world. There are the listeners. Well, there's 3. The Patreon members.
Yep.
They're like the ones who get right in through the pearly gates. There's the listeners. They just get a quick ticket check before they get in.
Do both
There's
these
the people who just comment on Facebook. They go straight to hell. That's where they go.
they don't get into Canopy Lake.
They don't get it. Oh no, they never get the Canopy Lake. Patreon members are like they get like we've.
They all have jobs.
Yeah, like we've made over the whole water park is like for the Patreon members.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Only
They're
that's
just
like,
chilling in the wave pool.
yeah.
That's always
And
broken.
then Facebook people are filling out applications at the gate.
Yeah, like William Howell just fucking wrapped somebody down and broke their arm because they're not a listener. Like, you can't come in. You're done. All right, Fitz.
Back to back, baby.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
Fuck you, dude.
That's your win. You just won it.
It's by the way, it's scallops wrapped in bacon.
That was my next one. you
Yeah,
son of
I
a
mean,
bitch.
half a dozen to two quarters of.
Kind of like
some-
cheesesteak to steak and cheese, though.
No, it's always steak and
If
cheese.
you're ever at a place you go, can I get bacon scalloped? What did you say?
Bacon wrapped scallops.
bacon wrapped scallops.
No one says that.
I call them scallops wrapped.
I mean, it's the same thing, right?
Scallops wrapped in bacon.
It's the same. You're asking for the same thing. They know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but
I
if
don't
you
think they
just
are.
said that about cheesesteak and steak and cheese, you would not be happy.
Correct. But bacon wrapped scallops is the same as scallops wrapped in bacon.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Which is no.
My mind's broken.
Far
Yeah.
different than
I'm busy over here looking at Roman
Bacon
websites
wrapped
right
with
now.
scallops.
Kraken, come explain this to these guys.
That is a dynamite pick.
Solid pick.
All right,
And if-
Fitzy's,
and if
Fitzy's
you-
back to back. That's a winner, right?
And if you're at a wedding and you don't take one of those,
I mean, I wait
I
for those.
tell the lady, I go, don't even
yeah,
leave.
just come back. What door do you come out
Yeah,
of?
dude.
Where do you
I
leave
don't know
this
if
kitchen?
I don't know if I've told this story, but like Maggie had this very rich friend, like from growing up, like from being kids, and she got married up on a horse farm that her dad owns up in like Windsor, Vermont, or someplace like that, Woodstock, Vermont. So we were invited, went. I knew like 2 other couples there, one other couple, maybe 2 other couples, and it was a very nice wedding and it was beautiful. And like I was very happy to be invited. By the way, I have to be very careful after I made that reel on how much I hate people who are like generationally rich. I loved these people; they were great people. Anyway, so I'm sitting there like I really didn't. I didn't fit in. I just felt like this is kind of weird. Never been to a wedding on a horse farm, private wedding. They bust you in. Ridiculous shit, right?
Yeah.
Rich people shit. You know what I mean? Rich guy shit. Not Brendan Ahern shit. So anyways, I'm sitting there. This woman's walking around with the fucking pasta hors d'oeuvres. She has what looks to me to be sushi tuna on rice. This is a quick glance I give this thing, right? With like a little bit of wasabi on it. I reach, this is just out of the corner of my eye. Grab it, throw it in my mouth. It is a pickled pear with goat cheese with a full pit and a stem. I have the whole thing in my mouth. We're outdoor, like I'm like in the middle of like fucking stockbrokers and shit with a half a tree in my mouth. And I'm like, whoa. You know how also when you put something in your mouth that you're expecting to have one texture? Like I was expecting sushi, right?
Yeah.
Maggie's like, what? Like I was like, whoa. You know, like I can't swallow. It wasn't like I could just bite it down and swallow it because it has a stem and a fucking pit. So now I gotta find a napkin, but you're in the middle of like a field. You know what I mean? Like with horses running around. Look like people were like, there's the poor kid. That's how you find out who the book is. Yeah, look at that fucking guy doesn't belong here. You know what I mean?
He's got white sauce
Look at that guy.
underneath
If
those
that guy was
fucking-
around in Roman times, he'd be getting used.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you're out in the field, you could just find a discreet way to spit that shit out.
Dude,
100%.
this was
And then Maggie, meanwhile, is second guessing everything.
no. Maggie loved him. That's what Maggie knew she loved him. Maggie's like, I like this piece of trash. I can never really disappoint him. All right, Fitz.
So I'm going wedding back to back. I'm going with the lamb lollipops.
You just lost now.
No, I mean,
Really?
I,
Are you nuts?
Can you get lamb lollipops at a restaurant as an appetizer?
It's an
Wait a minute.
it's an appetizer.
Hold on.
At the fucking open bar of a wedding.
I agree.
Okay.
They
All right.
pass hors d'oeuvre. They're called hors d'oeuvres too, Brendan.
Yeah, by the way, the French invented that, not the Romans.
Yeah.
We talked about this in the group chat too. That apps are from anywhere today.
Correct. 100%.
All right.
I don't hate the pick. I didn't expect the pick.
I love it.
I made lamb chops on Easter.
I know. I saw that.
And they were fire.
Some of the best at weddings, some of the best apps that I've had are those lamb lollipops.
Yeah, they're good.
So good.
Brendan's
You have to
hating
watch the
big
YouTube for
time.
that.
Yeah, he's hating.
I don't hate-
YouTube watches. Check out that eye roll.
That's going to be a nice rail. No, I like that pick. Not expected, but they didn't expect to draft Sam Bowie before Michael Jordan either.
That's true.
You know?
That's right. That worked out for them too.
Oh, shit. I didn't help you
By
there.
the way,
pal.
I'm fired up for this appetizer draft. I like this
All right,
subject.
I feel like we got to bring it back down to reality.
Yeah, let's get back down to
Let's
it.
get back down
Brass
to fucking.
tacks.
Let's get back to denim jeans, some dungarees.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the upscale guy
Marlboro
in the fucking
Reds.
Let's
in
get
the
back to
field.
mozzarella sticks. Is what I'm
Johnny
talking about.
Somerville over
Oh,
here
is that
has
what you're
lamb-
going for?
Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, let's go.
Mozzarella sticks has never once let any of us down, or
I
any
like it,
listener,
yeah.
unless you have a fucking dairy allergy, and then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But mozzarella sticks from anywhere, same thing. You've never had a bad. Actually,
You
that's
know
a
what?
lie.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
I told Gentile what this was about today.
Yep.
He goes, Danny's gonna fuck up his draft, and he goes, he's gonna pick like a veggie stick or something. He goes, mozzarella sticks is the GOAT. There's no questions asked. So you just fulfilled the opposite prophecy.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you got mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
By the way, now here's my only, and I love mozzarella sticks. I just want to be straight with you. There's two things that, well, there's one thing I can't stand about my wife. One is the type of mozzarella stick she likes
do you
is
mean?
the worst mozzarella stick. It's like that like battered one, not the not the breadcrumby one. You know what I'm talking about? Like Stella, like a lot of the Greek places have the battered ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
They got
So
like,
do-
like almost like feels like you're at the fucking, you just smoked weed at the fucking Topsfield Fair and you bought these from some zero. You know what I mean?
It's like
carnival worker.
Yeah,
it's like fried dough on the
yeah,
outside of
exactly.
a mozzarella
Yeah,
stick.
like a corn dog style.
yeah.
Like they're for white trash people like Maggie. But mozzarella sticks are unbelievable. The only problem with mozzarella sticks is they travel not well.
Oh,
like,
yeah, you gotta
like
have
you
to
gotta
fresh.
eat them quick.
Yeah, you got to eat all of them.
And I will eat all of them, but once they go cold, I mean, don't get me wrong.
still
I've
fine.
done it.
Still
many
fine,
times.
dude.
But like, they're not like they go from like a 10 to like a 4 real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You've never had like a mozzarella stick at 4 a.m.
Of course, I do it all the time.
Out of the fridge.
I do it all the time.
Oh, I have.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have.
By the
No
way, they
problem.
never make you the fridge. They always just sit on the.
Yeah,
I
you
usually
sit on
get
the
home
counter.
from like being at the IA with you guys, and then like Maggie got them, and I'm like, like Jabba the Hutt,
Not even
fucking
touching the
throwing, like,
marinara sauce. You just,
throwing like frogs in my mouth,
Yeah.
like rah.
mozzarella sticks.
Disgusting person.
They've never let me down, dude. Matter of fact, I went out to lunch with Julie Turner not too long ago in the distance, and we were like still waiting on like what we were gonna order, and the waitress goes, "How about we just start off with some mozzarella sticks? Bang, done."
I love it. It's a great one. All right, I'm about to put you guys in the cuck chair and make you watch it. You ready? Buffalo chicken wings.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a fucking staple of fucking appetizers.
yeah. You want to know why? Because that's what apps were fucking invented.
In Buffalo.
That's what they were invented.
In the early
They're like,
7
we
weeks
invented
ago.
the chicken wing and apps.
in the early 13th century.
Dude, by the way, we're gonna have to make a t-shirt. It's like Buffalo, New York, inventor of appetizers.
Hey, you know who's gonna love this one though, right? Original Ginger.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
he's gonna love it. All right, here's the thing about buffalo wings. There's never been a more bonding food for men that I think exists.
Yeah.
I've thought about this, right? Like the other night, we went up to the me and Kev Ma went up to the golf simulator. We're coming back, and I'm like, we had a couple beers, and I'm like, how opposed are you to Hooters? And he's like, I wouldn't have much opposition. And I'm like, would you like to order some wings? And like, wings are great. You can share them, but they're like an actual fucking like food. They're not like, do you know what I mean? Like a lot of, and I'm going to name some other ones. What I'm saying by that is this. A lot of them are like just these carb sources. That's like a protein source. That's not usually what you get for an appetizer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love them. I think they're unbelievable. By the way, I can't believe you're not more enamored with this pick, Danny. You're like one of the biggest buffalo wing fucking hottos I've ever met in my life.
I just deleted it off my list because you took it.
You deleted like everybody in your phone who eats tenders.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, one of the yeah, you hate tender people. All right, I'm going buffalo wings. If you want me to get specific on where I want them from, I'll just be honest. I'll just say Hooters.
That's
naked,
what I have.
Hooters naked is my favorite.
I wish I showed you.
Yeah,
It was
but-
Hooters fucking wings.
Can we give the news about Hooters?
About what?
Person who worked there? Is that more for like Patreon types?
Yeah, we can do Patreon.
Okay, all right, good. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna piggyback.
By the way, this once again, it's not a bad thing at all.
It's not.
They
Shit.
work in a new place.
That's it.
Anyways, that's it.
I'm gonna piggyback off your buffalo wings, and hopefully you count this buffalo chicken dip.
I had that too.
Yeah, I had
Just
that.
on my-
fucking
that's
got
on
rid of
my-
that too.
Yeah.
Tess
good.
told me, my daughter told me I should take that number one, and if I didn't, I'm an idiot.
So yeah, that's. I mean, everybody here loves that.
Can I ask where is your favorite from?
I make it.
Homemade.
Yeah.
All right, so-
yeah,
Homemade's the best.
That's what we do.
So
It's on the back of the Frank's bottle, for Christ's sake.
yeah, right.
It is.
So
That's how we make
up
it.
at my camper that I had, right next door was Tuckaway Tavern. I probably talked about this, right? They have the best buffalo chicken dip I've ever had, and I'm housing it. And then one day I'm looking at the ingredients. What do you think the second ingredient is?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Come on, and you loved it.
Loved it. I stopped eating it for like 3 months.
I know the hack. Danny loves hot mayo.
Oh no,
That's gross.
no,
Maybe.
dude. We've
Does
talked
it
about.
can you watch a video on the Beast page where somebody's eating with a mayo?
Yeah, weirdly enough, like if it splooges out immediately, I'm out. See you later,
Yeah.
done. I can't. I know everything I like. No, I'm not everything I have, but I know certain shit that I like has mayo in it. It's 3 ingredients, dude. I get that.
Yeah.
Mayo itself, I'm fucking
Fox.
out. And you can thank my mother for that, Jeanette Crokin.
All
Mayo
right.
and tomato sandwiches every fucking day. Gross.
So good.
Okay, back.
Salt and pepper.
Oh wait, you're going again.
I go again?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another one that we make at home. I've never had it out anywhere. Pizza bread.
Talk to me.
And you
No.
just lost.
Well, let me describe it.
Brendan's on
Are
fire
you talking
tonight.
about a Stouffer's French bread?
No. So
By the
basically,
way,
you
you wanna-
take.
you want to fucking
So
you want to
good.
strip your mouth of every layer of skin for the next
Yeah.
3 weeks? Stouffer's.
Not only
Chris Mohan is screaming right now.
Not
Dude,
only
it's
is it
great pizza, but you can't wait till it's cold. So
no, and not only is it molten lava, it's sharp as a motherfucker. So it's burning you and cutting
Stabbing
you
you.
as you're eating.
First 48, you're
and
dead.
I love every bit of it.
that's a classic Irish person's food. Is
Oh, yeah.
Stouffer's pizza.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Pizza
So,
bread.
Do you know?
Sorry,
Do you know
Sean.
what monkey bread is?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's monkey bread, but it's pizza.
No.
Pizza ingredients.
Whoa.
No way.
It's fucking incredible.
What is happening?
No fucking way.
Is
Make
it
it
monkey
in a
bread
bun
like
cake?
sweet?
Yeah.
but
Just
he's
different
saying
ingredients.
It's like a-
you
So
make
it's
it
a-
the same way.
it's
Oh,
a
okay.
It's in
bowl
a
of
bun.
pizza.
It's in a bun
Oh, it's in a
cake.
bun?
You break
Yeah,
up
yeah.
the biscuits or whatever you
Holy
use.
shit.
All right, I'd like to
Slice
put
up
this thing to the test.
pepperoni.
at
I
some
know.
point,
Next
if I'm
time
being
you're
honest.
here.
I'll make it.
Yeah, next time.
It's incredible.
Well, listen, you might make your own buffalo chicken dip, but you don't want to make your own addition on your house. Tedco CM. All right, my guy Teddy. Get in bed with Ted. 233 Pearl Street, Somerville, Mass. 02145 617 996 6827. Listen, Teddy just gave 2 estimates to people who found him through us.
Fuck yeah.
Okay? The last review I heard was I never met a bigger gentleman in my life than Teddy. Now I can attest to that because I've spent a lot of time with Teddy. He's one of the best in the business. They put the addition on Paul Gentile's fucking house. One of the best guys. They do great work. TedcoCM.com. Look them up. Go get an estimate. You get something to, like I said, if you get something done in your house, we find out that Tedco wasn't consulted,
You're out.
lifetime ban.
You're out.
Straight to hell. All right? Straight to hell with you. Oh, by the way, we haven't talked about this in person. Stevie Suda
Yep.
is one of your good friends. I played golf with him.
Just text him right now.
Love both the brothers.
He just sent me his sizes.
Danny and Stevie. We talked about doing a 3-point contest at one point.
Yep.
He holds the Malden High record for most 3-pointers.
Yep.
Moved around the corner from me.
moving around the corner.
Let me just tell you this right now. You know, I always
gonna
say
be
this.
dangerous.
Let me tell you what I say. I like really intense people.
That's it.
Like I gravitate towards very intense people. Sometimes it's a fault, right? I'm intense, and sometimes I stink. Intense people have highs and lows. Stevie Suda runs like a fucking Energizer bunny.
He's without the Quaaludes. He's Leo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
Without the Quaaludes.
I love the kid, by the way.
Yeah.
I love him. Like we could both ruin each other's lives.
Put
Like,
it
that could happen.
so I literally just put out on status because my son has a flag tournament Sunday in Fitchburg. And I was asking like what the weather's like out there or whatever. And his brother Danny goes, "Isn't that the place where Stevie and our buddy Verdi got jumped at by like 8 dudes?" Screenshotted it, sent it to me and Stevie goes, 100%. But Stevie just runs his mouth, dude. Or did. I mean, he's a fucking adult now. He's doing very well.
Oh,
He
he's
just had a son. His name's
successful
Lino.
businessman.
Yeah, he's a dad now. It's fucking nuts, dude. Kid couldn't wipe his ass 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
you know?
that's over. You know what I mean? Now he's in my fucking. Now he just came into the fucking my web.
He's in the hood.
Imagine if I just block the dog, pretend I don't even know who the fuck he is. like who the fuck are you?
He'd be like, dude, are you fucking serious
Yeah.
right now?
Fuck, what the fuck? He's got his shirt buttoned down 9 buttons like he did at Prince Pizza that night.
Which, by the way, he just told me he was a large. Hate to tell him this, but he's a little thicker than that.
We'll see. All right, here's where I'm going. I'm back up. So I got right now Louis P's oysters and buffalo wings. I'm going with this. Fuck. This is a tough one for me. This is a pivotal fucking pick. When you're in the middle, you got to pick right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going for it. Now, I'm picking in general, other than my Louis P's oysters, I feel like I'm on the white trash zone right now of picking. It is what it is. That's how I spend 95% of my life.
Talking apps, baby.
I'll tell you right now, I never kicked a good potato skin out of bed in my life. I'm a potato skin guy.
See
all
it
right?
there. You see it there.
Oh yeah, it's on my list.
Of course it is.
I love potato skins, right? 621. Great potato skins.
That's what I was
Some
going
of the
to
best.
say.
The only thing I would say is, and this is a total fat kid move. By the way, great story. When I was playing cornhole, I had these 2 guys I used to play with. This kid, Lefty from Haverhill, who, great guy, one of the best AMLs in the world, and his buddy, Evander. Evander was this like big, heavy black kid, and Lefty is a left-handed player. They're both nasty, but Lefty's a white kid. And they're both from the hood of Haverhill. Like, we went out Johnny Rockets at the at Mohegan Sun. We're eating at like 1 a.m, and they got like a side of ranch, and they're like, Evander's dipping his burger in the ranch. I go, "You dip your burger in ranch?" And Evander looks at me and goes, "What kind of fucking fat kid are you?" I was like, that's everything I needed to hear. Like I had a Malcolm X hat. But like the potato skin, dude, I think you could use ranch on that.
Yeah, why not?
I've never done it.
Sour cream, I think, kind of
you
like
could.
blows in a way.
Sour cream it's hit or miss for me. I don't need it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
If it's on there, I'll eat it.
I like to substitute Greek yogurt for sour cream when I can, Brian Panuzzo, if you listen to this.
I do that too.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, so can I tell you a quick little thing
Go ahead.
that drives
About
me
potato
nuts?
skins?
No, it's because you just brought up yogurt and it's driving me nuts. Apprentice I work with, right?
Yep.
Every single day, this is his meal. Every day. Tell me this is nuts. Ground turkey, green beans, Greek yogurt, and whatever condiment he can use, and he puts it in the microwave. Oh, and lettuce. And he puts it in the
He
microwave.
puts the yogurt in the microwave?
Yes.
What?
That's the most disgusting I've ever heard in my life.
Ever, right? I have a video of it.
Oh, so he mixes all together afterwards?
Yeah.
You know what it is? Because this is actually, Panuzzo will tell you, it's not untrue.
Hot lettuce?
If
dude?
you take
hot
that's disgusting.
yogurt? Come on.
The yogurt.
Maybe
No.
mayo. Hot mayo is good.
I'll
All right, so
fucking
I'm
puke.
telling you that
I'll
this is
vomit
true.
right now.
Panuzzo tells you if you you're making a taco and you're trying to make like healthy tacos, if you substitute.
I don't want a healthy taco.
You don't need it.
You
You're
don't need
fucking
it.
skinny.
We need it.
Yeah. By the way, that's the other bullshit thing. Is like people like me and Fitzy who have bad
He's like a
metabolisms.
generational wealth kid.
Dude, he is. You're right. He's like a rich kid.
Generational
You're like
health.
you're a metabolism rich kid.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's ever gonna be like, you need to eat better.
Listen
You're
to me.
like fucking.
All I ever wanted to do was play at Notre Dame. I've never been more than I'm heavier right now. Give me a break, dude. My dream's done.
That cannot be true.
I've never once been heavier than I've tried and tried and tried.
Oh, he's 187 today.
185.
See?
What? Listen to me. In high school,
Highway.
our defense coordinator brought us to Texas Roadhouse. At the time, they had a 72-ounce steak challenge. I got it. I was
You
on,
did it?
Yeah, I was on the wall and everything.
Whole bottle of A1.
You know how? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Do you know how fucking hot it was to watch these fat fucks like look at me as a safety and be like, "How did you just put that down?" No problem.
I'll tell you what was a lot hotter being one of those slaves in Rome.
That took a hot right.
It's a different 72
All
ounces.
right. So I have potato skins. with Greek yogurt on them.
Oh, fucking psychopath. All right.
All right, Danny.
I'm going fried pickles, buddy.
Wow.
Fried pickles.
Okay, here's my thing. Just hear me out. Now, I'm the biggest pickle guy ever. We talked about this. We actually had an episode called
Jiggles pickles.
about pickles because of your daughter.
Yes.
It was that one.
Yes.
I'm like, I could eat pickles 90% of the time. I fucking love them. Obviously, we've talked about it's not bread and butters. Psychopaths.
Yeah.
They fuck.
No, they don't.
That said,
Yeah,
there's something
missionary.
with fried pickles. I actually think Hooters has some of the best fried pickles
Yeah,
around.
dude. I just deleted it. It said Hooters fried pickles.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah, I think they're great. But I've had other ones that I'm like, it's a little much after like the fourth fried pickle.
Well, it all depends on the batter. Hooters got it down to a science.
That's what I'm saying.
It's very thin batter. You still get the pickle taste.
It's brought to you by Hooters.
They really need to start sponsoring us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But fried pickle.
Do you
Just,
know what Hooters manager makes a year? Between
Prob-
$60,000 and $70,000. It's not a bad job.
it's not terrible.
So, I'll eat fried pickles. I have never ordered fried pickles, and I've never had a outstanding fried pickle.
Really?
Yeah, but I've never had Hooters fried pickles either. So,
Well, you've never been to Hooters with Dana Gillis either.
yeah.
That's true. We've never been together.
Crazy.
All of us, including Sean.
You want to know the last
By the
time
way,
I was at
I didn't
Hooters?
even notice Sean's shirt. Have you seen Sean's
I was
shirt?
Yeah.
I was
Go get
13
your shine box.
And it was on
Unbelievable.
Causeway Street?
in Kissimmee, St. Cloud, Florida.
Wow. That's the last time you've been to Hooters?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah,
Dude,
What are
we
you
gotta-
doing
we
with your
gotta go
life?
back.
I
Are you scared?
No,
Got your
I
first
ju- I
boner
mean-
or something?
I don't just
You're
don't
looking at
go
me
to
all
Hooters.
flabbergasted. I like girls and stuff. I'm married now.
I don't go to Hooters.
I took a
I'll tell
helicopter
you
to
right now,
Hooters once.
Maggie actually
Did
met
you?
me there one time with
Yep.
Addie.
Did you
when
get it?
Addie was little. What? Took a helicopter to
Yep.
Hooters?
Back when I was in the Army, me and 4 or 5 other guys, we rappelled into, I think it was a Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola 400 race, like
Yeah.
NASCAR race. And I think it's Charleston, down south.
Oh, nice.
And
It's a good city.
we rappelled in. My buddy, fucking fat kid, fucking breaks his ankle pretty much, sprains his ankle, rappelling in. There's thousands of people around us. He's all on the ground. He finally gets up. When he gets up, the whole fucking stadium just screams, yeah. And then the pilots from the chopper we rappelled out of brought us. We parked the fucking chopper on the beach, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and went to Hooters.
That's fucking
unbelievable.
awesome,
Incredible.
dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One of those.
Did you have fried pickles by any chance?
I did not have fried pickles. I did have some wings, though.
You have any
Hell
lamb
yeah.
lollipops? All right, listen. You have a pivotal pick here.
I don't think Hooters has lamb.
You have
lamb
a
lollipop.
By the way, I did order oysters there one time.
they got
Their
some lambs.
steak.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Dysentery. Like a Roman.
All right. Yeah, like a Roman.
All right, so I'm going jalapeno poppers.
I can't believe this didn't get picked already.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
You know who? This is how white trash I am. You know who had great jalapeno poppers?
Who?
Burger King.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that was an option.
I didn't even know they ever had it.
Dude, they used to have them. They were like 99
Dude,
cents.
I'm telling you right now, the biggest robbery ever in the history of fucking fast food was when McDonald's tried to compete with the Whopper and they had the McDLT. It was a fucking great sandwich.
Yeah, but
You can't compete with the Whopper, is that what you're saying?
yeah, I guess.
I
yeah.
mean, Whopper's my number one
Right.
fast food sandwich. We talked about this. Those are litigated right now. Jalapeno poppers from a specific place or just in general?
No, just in general. And I don't care. So even if it's you know where the best ones are from? Take out like pizza places. They're fucking awesome. Have you ever had them?
I don't order them much.
I don't
and I'll
either.
tell you why.
We used to order them all the time from like takeout pizza joints.
21's got
You
a
know
good
why
one.
I'm totally scarred? Is that I never had any concept of what caloric intake was at all when I was a kid. Obviously, I don't think anybody did, right?
Yeah.
Like, I told the story to my daughter the other day. I'm like, I got the same mics, and my buddy Cedar was like, dude, there's no fat in pasta. And I was like, oh, nice. So I was just like hammering pasta. And then I was also eating like waffles for breakfast.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got huge. And, but like, I didn't know any of that stuff. So then I remember senior year, I was with my buddy TJ, awesome dude. And he's like, these jalapeno poppers. He got them from his mom, brought like 4 boxes. So we're making them in the oven. We're like, yes, fucking hell. These are the best things in the world. He's like, dude, the thing is, he's like, they're fucking like a day's worth of food basically for like 3 poppers. And he showed me like the box. I'd never seen the nutritional label. I never looked at anything. And I was like,
This was in college.
it said your percentage of your daily intake. And I was like, So now, like, I'm like, it's like the one food that I'm like scared of. Like I'm like, I'm like one of those Roman slaves. Like, I'm like, don't take me in the back room and show me those jalapeno poppers.
That's fucking gold.
All right, Fitzy. That was a great pick, by the way. It's a great rebound pick.
Thank you, sir. My fourth pick is deviled eggs.
Now,
Lost me.
I
You lost
am
me.
there.
I mean,
I am
it's
the biggest
eggs,
fan.
which you hate, and mayo,
mayo.
which
Listen.
you hate. So
I'm the
hate
biggest.
eggs.
I didn't.
You keep saying I hate eggs. I don't hate eggs. I just
You
don't,
said you don't really like them.
I
Do you
don't-
like hard boiled eggs?
never had one.
So that's what deviled eggs are.
shit.
Deviled eggs are hard boiled
Well,
eggs
I know
with
what it is.
mayo.
Yeah.
So I knew you would be out,
Yeah.
but I'm not drafting for you. I'm drafting for myself.
You like that smell
I-
when they're made though?
I fucking
Love it.
You fucking are you
Yes.
guys sick in the head?
Yes.
You like that smell?
They're delicious.
Let me tell you right now. I know this is gonna be a controversial pick. You're either like it's like when people say you either love me or you hate me. Deviled eggs, nothing hotter in the world than that. It's like you're either a deviled egg freak,
Yeah.
or you're like you couldn't fucking hate them worse.
But like I said, I wasn't drafting this to win. I was drafting this based
Listen,
off what I want
That's
to
fine.
eat.
The deviled egg is the Donald Trump of appetizers. Like there's no
yeah.
in the middle with
There's
this.
no other more polarizing
great fucking-
appetizer.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no other more
best appetizer,
polarizing
worst appetizer.
you might like me or
yeah.
you might not. Doesn't matter.
Did you see his new ad that he came out with? It's all
Yes,
Spanish.
I did.
It's unbelievable.
I did not see that.
It's all
Oh,
people
dude.
dancing
Yeah.
in Mexico, and then it's like, and then all of a sudden it goes to him and he's doing like the
That
yeah.
video.
It's unbelievable. All right, Danny Gillis.
What do we got? We got 2 picks left, right? Me
You
and
have 2. Yeah.
Actually, us 3.
Yep.
And I got
Eh,
one.
no,
You
he's
got
got
one.
one more. Yeah.
I got one more.
All right. I know no one's gonna take that one. That's gonna be to my heart. I'm gonna go bruschetta.
Oof.
Bruschetta, dude.
All right.
Give me a solid bruschetta. Nice little. You're at
Crispy bread.
you're at an Italian restaurant. Some lady named Raffaella comes up to you and she says, "Would you like some bruschetta?" Yeah.
Raffaella.
Oh, she might say bruschetta. I don't know. I'm not Italian. All right. So help me out.
I don't know.
Rosetta
That
Stone.
sounded very Spanish to me. kind of Italian. We had all got it.
I was at that.
Raffaella.
I was at that place where the slaves were, and I couldn't really couldn't really figure out the accent. So, little bruschetta, whatever the fuck you want to
I
call
like it. What do you like on there? You like the
Give me,
tomatoes?
give me it all. If you want to get crazy and throw a little balsamic fucking glaze on there,
I do.
buddy.
I want to get crazy.
Oh yeah, sign me up. I make it at the. You ever have like a bruschetta fucking sandwich, like, or is that just me at 3 a.m.?
I think that's just you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was like a sandwich situation.
But if throwing balsamics on something crazy,
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
want to be
throw it
saying.
on. I would throw it on strawberry frosted mini wheats, bud.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same.
I fucking love that shit.
Fuck milk.
I'll tell you right now, and this is the proof that I do not care about winning. I just want to be honest to like what makes me feel good as an appetizer for certain things, whatever. Now, this is gonna get a hometown clap. People are gonna clap in the hometown, but people from like Iowa and stuff are gonna be like, "Go fuck yourself." Yeah, they're gonna be like, pizza roll. When I get a beef, since the day I was a fucking kid, I get a pizza roll to go with it. Now, is a pizza roll like one of my absolute favorite die to have appetizers? Probably not. For the people that aren't around, it's an egg roll with like the pizza components inside of it.
And it's always cold in the middle.
Nope, not
No.
when you get it from fucking Bella's, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bella's is fucking money, dude. Bella's is money. I don't know. I think Harry has his own like fucking brand.
He's got his own system.
Yeah. Dude, every time I go there, I get a pizza roll. Now, part of it has to do with like the feeling of
Nostalgia.
like, the nostalgia of the beef and like you get a pizza roll and the beef. You know what I mean? It's like you start with a pizza roll. Like Joe from Ben Franklin, he gets a spinach roll.
Oh.
I mean, put this kid on a watch list. For Christ's
Psychopath
sake.
shit.
Yeah. Him and my fucking internet history together. Like,
Maybe it's just me growing up on Mike's and Everett that my pizza rolls were always cold in the middle.
yeah, dude, you were getting those ghetto fucking pizza rolls.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going pizza roll. I know that's probably going to fucking tank me, but I don't care. All right, Sean, you going.
I have 2 left, right?
You have 2 left. Yeah.
Fourth and
Okay.
fifth.
You guys definitely fucked me up with your picks, but I think I got it. I'm gonna go with the bloomin' onion.
Okay.
Bloomin' onion
Where's that
from
from?
Outback.
Oh, yeah. Outback
But
Steakhouse.
the key is
People in the Midwest cum their pants when they hear about a bloomin' onion.
I'm playing to the
What did
Midwest crowd
what did
right
I just
now.
walk into?
Bloomin'
Bloomin'
onion. I go,
onion.
people in the
But
Midwest.
the
cum
key
their
is
drawers.
you get it baked twice.
Get a
Way
big.
better.
That's something you learn from being in the army. You know what I mean? You don't learn that shit from being around here, like going to weddings on horse farms.
That was
You
down
learned that
south.
from-
I met
yeah,
that.
Right?
I
yeah.
learned that.
You
yeah,
get baked
yeah.
twice,
Yeah.
So
it's in
extra
the bacon
crispy.
Twice.
Crispy, yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
and it's got like that. See, I don't love the dip that comes with it. I've only had it once.
I don't
The
always
dip's
use
like a
the
very
dip,
like
yeah.
Thousand Island, right?
A bit.
Semi.
Yeah.
I
like
I
creamy.
don't mind it, but that
It's
double
fine.
baked is fucking.
Double baked.
The
is
way to
fine.
go.
It's the
Yeah.
way to go.
So you don't have that limp onion hanging off on the bottom.
Speaking
you
of
know
who-
what else?
Go ahead.
If you get
Limp onion.
hash browns
Yeah.
from Dunks, they're awful.
They don't fucking. Oh
They're
no,
awful.
They got rid of the loaded hash. Dude.
But if you
Tell them to run twice.
if you go run them through twice, they're fucking fire.
They're unbelievable. Yeah, I agree.
Crispy,
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, run it twice.
Run them through once, and they're fucking limp.
Yeah.
You don't want that shit.
Talita, run it twice, would you? Christ's sakes. Get me a refresher over here.
Find me a mariachi band.
All right, you got one more.
All right.
Who was asking for a mariachi man the other day?
fucking
jump down.
dude.
Jump down.
It's your man asking for a mariachi.
Oh, by the way, we
band.
got this Sunday. We got. By the way, I'm not sure if we'll release this Sunday and then the Joy Boats episode the following. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Jumps the week after that. He's gonna be the Monday after that.
Okay.
I'm having so much fun, and obviously I have a slight buzz. I think I want to we just go Thursdays from now on.
I like
Take the
Thursdays.
weekend off.
Yeah.
I'm a lot, as Jeff Klaus said, I'm a lot more fun on Sundays than I am on Monday. A lot more fun on Thursdays. All right, Sean.
All right. I'm going to go old school, classic. Just a regular little barbecue cocktail Franks.
All right.
You know, used
Pigs in a blanket.
not even.
No
no,
blanket.
The
He's
one-
just talking fucking
the ones in the barbecue sauce.
toothpick.
Toothpick.
Okay.
Boom.
All right.
So, classic staple. That's all right. That's all right.
Barbecue Franks? Barbecue cocktail Franks.
Cocktail Franks. You got to get cocktail in there.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is this a
Cocktail.
Western Mass thing?
I was gonna say the same
It
thing.
might be.
I've had them. You've never had them?
Like, what? They're just swimming in barbecue sauce?
Yeah. They are.
It's
Yeah.
like bobbing for apples, but
Dude.
bobbing for Franks?
Yes.
It sounds
And there's,
crazy, but
and there's a little jar of
Are you as
toothpicks.
fucking...
When he was like barbecue, I'm like, oh, pigs in a blanket. He's like, not a chance. He's like, nah, it's just a pool of fucking sweet baby rays.
like, they're just fucking digging
Yeah.
in like with a spoon, a
Just
spatula?
nude little Irish guys sitting in barbecue sauce. And you take a toothpick and you go, boink, there's one for me.
I mean, I'm in. I'm not
Dude,
opposed.
they're good.
they're good.
I'm not
good.
opposed.
I mean, listen. There right now, I don't know what kind of tomfoolery is going on in this contest here right now. Barbecue cocktail Franks.
Good.
That is a guaranteed loser. for the
Well,
contest.
Danny still has a turn.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's true.
Danny's fit.
Dino Nuggets.
Mine is full nostalgia, and I want everyone to go.
All right,
and
I'm
try it.
gonna give you a prediction right now. Danny is gonna win.
Let's go.
Maybe. I don't know. This is gonna. We all have some duds that people are gonna hate.
But we all got a good one, too.
All right. I get the last one. Fuck. All right. You know what I'm going to go with? And this is kind of a newer, I feel like this is the advent of this is a little bit newer at places. Remember the other day when I was like advent and I was like, is that a real word? Like, that's how like you long you do the show and you're like, words you know, you're like, is that a word? Like, the advent of this is recent though, as an appetizer. Go to the Yard House, they have this. Go to the Frosty Frog down Hilton Head has this. A lot of places have it now. The pretzel. The fucking warm pretzel is an appetizer that you can share with a bunch of people.
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, I'll stab a homeless guy for the knot in the middle.
You know who
Give
has
me
it?
the knot.
Lily Pease.
Lily Pease has it.
Yep.
Thank you very much. I don't think I've had it from there.
It's great.
It's very good.
Really?
My daughter ordered it last time we were there watching you, and it was fire.
All right,
The first,
we're
the
about to
first
be in the-
time,
It was
the first
great.
time I was there when Bridget, my cousin Molly, everyone came, they had a pretzel and I dogged it. It was bomb.
We're about to be, was it a cocktail? You didn't have any cocktail beef wieners, did you, while you were
I
there?
did not.
No, all right.
I did not.
They have those in Rome.
Big Rome item right there.
Yeah, yeah.
No, a little back history when me and Mags were dating is like I have a fucking brutal stomach. It's a fact. Like I can admit it now, but like if I eat anything like that's not, I'm not even talking about like greasy food. Like if I have a salad, like I'm fucking like you see me like spin into the fucking bathroom immediately. It's the only reason why I can eat salads. It's because like I work by myself, so it's like nobody's gonna be like, oh, dude, you just hammered the bathroom. It's like, yeah, I'm working by myself. It doesn't matter. So like anything I eat, unless it's like But a pretzel I can eat, and I know I have no problem. Like bread I can eat, and it doesn't bother my stomach. So like I would like me and Maggie would go on dates. I'd be like, I'll just have the fucking pretzel, like the fucking Bruins game. And that'll be my whole dinner. Like, cause I'd be like, that's safe for me. You know what I mean? Then finally, we had like a third date, and I was like, we went for Italian food, and we went back to the apartment. I'm like, I got to tell you something. She's like, what? I'm like, every time I eat, I pretty much shit my fucking pants. And like, this relationship isn't gonna work if you
You ever
don't
seen
know.
Dumb and
this.
Dumber? I'm Jeff Daniels.
That is me. And I'm like, this is not gonna work if you don't like. We don't handle this now. You know what I mean? All right, Danny.
That pick was brought to you by by Brendan's stomach. All right, listen. This one's a little nostalgic for me. Hopefully you've been there. If you haven't, it's a little free ad for a restaurant around us. It's called Bocce's in Stoneham. It used to be City Limits in Malden, and the guy that
I drank beers with the guy who owns Bocce's.
So the guy that used to own it was a guy by the name of Gilberto Bocce. He was a good friend of mine.
Not him. This other fraud bought it from.
Correct.
Yeah.
But part of the deal was they had to keep this.
Same sauce, everything.
But you know what I'm getting at? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
So Gilberto Bocce was a good friend of my parents, both of them, right? Because my parents were still, even though they were separated, still good friends. And this guy had his own appetizer called Gilly's Raviolis. Now, I'm known as Gilly. This has nothing to do with me. That name has nothing to do with me. This is him, right? This guy is from Italy. He's about 4'6". Actually, I think he's dead now. He was about 4'6". Couldn't see fucking anything, right? Let me tell you something about this ravioli. This isn't marinara sauce. Garlic and butter and whatever fucking magic he had on this fucking.
Is it a fried ravioli?
No,
Or? No. Okay.
It's a regular ravioli, but I heard they since got rid of it. But when you used to sit down at a table, they used to give you garlic bread, and it was the same sauce on the garlic bread, and that was your like bread and butter. This shit would see. You can't wear good clothes when you're there because it just drips all over you. That's how good it is.
I just shit my pants listening to this.
I'm salivating talking about it and bigging this place up. It's called Gilly Raviolis. It's Bocce's in Stoneham on Main Street. Free fucking ad. They're gonna be like, who the fuck is Danny Gillis? They have no idea who I am.
Can I just say this right now? Self-fulfilling prophecy that you are gonna pick something like that, ruin your whole draft.
I'm telling no. Then you know what? Fine. No.
That's right. It's already done.
No, I'm not changing my pick at all.
Oh, okay.
Here's what I would say. If you want me to fucking have a shot at this without people fucking saying something, have them release this the second week. Have them at least try and go get it and be like, Danny Gillis might have something right now.
Listen, I'm not saying you don't have something.
Dude, they're the best fucking. It's the first thing on the apps. Gilly Ravioli. Bang. They're so fucking good, dude. They're so good.
I do think
They
it's
sound
hilarious.
delicious.
Now listen, I'll just say this right now. What I always loved about you from the moment I met you was your passion. And
I just
you're
wrote
not-
a fucking
you're
novel.
not a follower.
I just wrote a novel
Yeah.
on a fucking appetizer.
You're a follower.
That 90% of our listeners probably haven't even had.
I'm going to fucking Stoneham.
Oh, we're going to
I'm
Stoneham.
going.
Yeah.
Because
Actually,
of what you
live
just
video.
said.
Little
Yeah.
grated
Video.
cheese on it, bro.
Hey, I want you to look on your phone if it's still on the menu.
It is. I
You
was
just looked it up?
Listen to me.
I want 'em
This
now.
is how I know it's still on the menu. A friend of mine's wife, unfortunately, passed away.
Okay.
There's a funeral home right next door. Where do you think I went right after I paid my respects? This was like a month and a half ago. I had spit in my mouth. Respects.
Hey, listen, it's a Thursday night. We're all having some fun. I'll tell you right now.
Everyone's
I
gonna
am
like
in-
Friday tomorrow.
I'm in for a fucking
Me too.
Bocce's
So-
ravioli.
Yeah.
Little
sound good.
Live
Live
podcast
review.
from
They
the
have
funeral
no
home
idea.
across the street.
No, right next door.
Hey, this
Right next
lady
door.
just died over here, you know?
So
Just going to random
little
lakes.
inside baseball, as Brendan likes to say, they don't have the best parking situation.
They don't.
But right next to that funeral home, there's a downtown parking lot. It's
Yeah.
walking distance. You can go there.
The True Hardware right
It's
on the store.
very
There's
small
also-
bar, maybe 8 seats, but they have plenty of seats for if you want to sit down with the
You wanna
family or
get
whatever.
fucking raviolis, let's go.
It's so fucking good, dude.
All right, I'm in. I'll tell you right now. This, whatever, the people decide whatever it is. When we taste that ravioli, we'll tell you if we think you won.
Yeah.
All right? Done. And by the way, I'm a butter and garlic fool. Like, I will
Yep.
fucking...
Me too.
You
Does
are
sound
going.
good.
You are going to explode. I'm just being dead on. Listen, people like it's never been the same since Gilly died, and I'm like, it's the
Gilly's
same.
alive.
It's the same exact recipe. Same exact recipe.
All right, Fitzy.
I'm out here.
Yeah, I'm reincarnated.
Out here in these streets.
All right, so it's a toss up. It's a real toss up, right? For this last 5th pick.
Yep.
Read me my list.
Bacon wrap scallops.
Didn't even say it right.
Fuck
Lamb,
that one, huh?
lamb lollipop.
Fuck yeah.
Jalapeno poppers.
Oh,
Deviled eggs.
Champion.
He is pretty good there. Shit.
All right. I'm going with stuffed mushrooms.
I had them on my list.
Yeah,
Fuck
stuffed
yeah.
mushrooms. And a little caveat, right? I like sausage stuffed
I
mushrooms.
do. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Better than crab.
All right, let
better
me give
than
you the-
what,
all right,
all the other
let me give you the
iterations.
rundown. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Arancini, buffalo. This is Sean B's list. Arancini, buffalo chicken dip, pizza bread, bloomin' onion, barbecue cocktail franks. Brennan, Willie P's roasted oysters, buffalo wings, potato skins, pizza roll, large hot pretzel. I'll tell you right now, I'm probably gonna win, and it's just because I threw vanilla fucking ice cream after the oysters. Danny, shishito peppers,
You
mozzarella sticks.
have to say Lily P. shishito peppers. I've never had them anywhere else.
Okay, all right, hold on. Willie P's shishito peppers, Matt Ricci shishito.
You were like, do not say it. Don't fucking say it.
Mozzarella sticks, fried pickles, bruschetta, as you called it,
What I call her, Raffaella.
and the Gilly and the 5th pick in the NBA draft is Gilly Ravioli.
Gilly Ravs.
And can you put in parentheses Bocce's restaurant?
Yes, hold
please.
on. Bocce's restaurant.
Love of
We're gonna-
God.
If you try them, we'll give you a gift card to Bocce's restaurant.
These people are like, who the fuck are these people?
They're the best people, as Donald Trump would say. Fitzy, bacon wrap scallops. By the way, I'm leaving. And by the way, when I put it on Facebook, I'm going to write Fitzy's saying of scallops wrapped in bacon is bacon wrap scallops. Lamb lollipops, jalapeno poppers, deviled eggs, stuffed mushrooms. With sausage?
Sure.
Okay.
We're getting tarred and feathered over
All
this
right.
draft, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. We missed a lot.
Oh, we're getting buried. But real quick, let me just do an ad. Let's talk about misguided spirits.
James.
Big Bad James. Let me tell you right now, one of the best in the business. This is our guy. This is our people. They're going to do a lot of sponsorships for the golf tournament. I've already predicted. I think they're going to sponsor the T-shirts.
Hell yeah.
I have not discussed this with James. All right? James and I discuss things telepathically. If James says no, I'm still putting their logo on the back of the T-shirts and telling everybody they did sponsor them. So I don't look like a fool. All right, employee owned. Brooklyn, New York. He's coming up here at the end of the month and he wants to party. No shots for me, is what he said. I'll tell you right now, I was very pleased to give out their libations to the people who came on Easter. I talked about this the other day, but also, I'll tell you right now, this stuff is just so good. And it's, are you going to have to pay $90 a bottle for it? No.
No.
20, 25 bucks. All right? You can get the whole mixer pack. I don't know if they're in South Carolina because my buddy owns a bar down there. I'm going to see him in a week. I might open up South Carolina market while I'm there. How you like that? People are like, oh, just sponsor this podcast. I'll open a market for you. All right? That's what I'll do. Okay? All right, so listen, this is how you find them. Misguided-spirits.com. You can get to all their stuff on there. You can shop on there. You can get their bottles delivered to your house. They got a girl, Michaela.
Yep.
Absolute legend. Okay? And that's how you find them, and they are the best, and that's what we drink when we drink hot booze. Thank you very much. All right, let's talk about some bad appetizers. Wrap it up a little bit. A little recap, wrap up type of thing. What do you get for bad appetizers?
Olive Garden breadsticks.
Overrated. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, trash.
100%.
It's just a fucking dick missile with a little bit of a little
It
bit
does
of
look
fucking
like the most average ass dick.
yeah.
Like,
And in this limited seasoning, it's fucking. I'll just run down a quick list.
Spanish people.
I got anything from Olive Garden or Cheesecake Factory for apps, right?
Oh, for apps. Okay.
So that's my number 5 worst of Massachusetts trash people, right?
Yeah.
And it's borderline the best. So keep in mind that these might be great.
Yeah.
Number 4, any type of chip and dip from Chili's.
Chili's is not a great situation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So any type of chip and dip you get from Chili's, you get guac from Chili's. Imagine that.
disgusting.
Yeah, come on,
brown.
let's go. Now here's one that's a trash one, but also delicious. boneless wings and skin sampler from the Nines.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's so
mean,
good.
I'll eat the
It's-
shit out of that.
dude. It's so good.
Gold
right?
Fever wings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Gold Fever's
By the way,
And-
we get some voicemails too.
but I'm asking for. That's my number 3. I'm asking for Greek dressing.
No, go ahead.
not
I want to
the,
hear these. I'm just reminding myself we have voicemails.
Number 2. Right now we're getting into the good stuff. Rolls and cinnamon butter from Texas Roadhouse.
What are we even talking about right now?
Wait, you?
Delicious.
Delicious.
Oh, I thought you were saying the worst.
Well,
That's
so
what I thought too.
So I'm going worse, and then 3 teeters the line, and
Okay,
now
alright.
we get to best, right?
All right.
In
Bob
the
C would be fucking
in the number
disowning you as a
one.
friend.
in the number 1.
it's gotta be Gold Fever wings.
Nope. I mean, we already did 99.
No, but still.
Popcorn from the ground round.
Penny a pound, pay what you
Who
weigh.
remembers that?
I remember that.
Popcorn from the
I remember.
fucking ground. I know you're too young,
Steve Free
You're
on
way
your
too young.
birthday.
I'm not way too young. I'm fucking like 3 years younger.
but the ground round was closed by the time you were like in diapers.
Dude,
I tried.
I'll never forget
You
this.
did try.
This
You
is
almost
not
got
a
there.
lie. We were like out drinking like in high school, and me and my buddy Sam used to make up raps when we walked home, but they were like horrible. Yeah, obviously, you know what I mean, like 2 fucking zeros making up raps.
Do you remember
Anyways,
any?
that's-
I'd love to hear them.
Well, I'm gonna give you one of his because I wouldn't embarrass myself. But like all of a sudden, like we were like these 2 Metco kids that could rap, and like they were like, "What do you guys got?" And I was like, "I'm just like not saying anything." I was already friends with these kids, but I'm like, I'm not putting myself out there like this. And like Sam like launched into the conversation like, "Ground round, penny a pound, pay what you weigh," and I'm like, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Any day," and like it just ended there. But it was like I was like, "Ground round, penny a pound, pay what you weigh." I'm like that was actually because ground round ran
It's
a
pretty
thing. It was
good,
like,
yeah.
pay what you weigh.
Yeah.
By the way, it sounded way worse than I just made it sound. I mean,
Would the Mecco kids punch him in the face?
yeah, they took all his money. And I was like, they took all his
Kid
money. And I was
lockjaw
like,
for
yeah,
fucking
motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck that kid.
Fuck you. Yeah, exactly. I had the Malcolm X hat on, so I fucking got out of there fucking scot-free. All right, wait. Top 10 worst appetizers you can order calorically. Want to hear it?
Yep.
All right. The blooming onion.
Yeah,
Number
baby.
Number 1. You know how many calories it has in it? 1,949 calories.
Yeah, but he's sharing that with like
That's why I bake it twice.
That's right. To break off a little bit of those
Bake some of the
calories.
calories
burn
out.
off some
Spinach
of
dip,
I love spinach dip, dude.
cheese fries.
Love 'em.
Okay.
By the way,
Everything's
if you
right.
look at this list for any other reason
Who
than this
makes this?
podcast, you're a 0. Panuzzo made this list. I'm reading it off his website. Cheeseburger sliders, which I don't like sliders at all. Fuck sliders.
You know what though? Every once in a while, give me those frozen fucking White Castles.
No,
all
that's
day.
different
yeah,
though. That's
yeah.
you doing that in your house, like it's
love
different.
those, dude.
Privacy, your own home, that's fine.
No one's
I mean,
watching you.
Yeah.
if I miss the bacon wrap scallops and a slider comes by, I'll pick up a slider.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Fried calamari.
You missed
loaded
loaded-
potato skins.
loaded
Sorry.
potato skins.
Clam chowder, which I'll live on clam chowder. Like,
Me too.
Like I mean, I don't have it often, but when I have it, I'm psyched to have it.
Yeah.
Very excited to have
Me
it.
too.
Buffalo wings with ranch dip. Come on,
I like
don't be a
blue-
fucking 0.
I like blue cheese.
Mozzarella sticks, nachos. Now, this is what I want
None
to
of us
say.
said nachos.
That-
You
here's
know
my
why?
thing. Do you want to know why?
I know
Nachos.
why.
Here's my theory.
Overrated.
Nachos is like. Let's put it this way: if today's like is it DEI? Is that what it's called? Like for diversity, like inclusion, or whatever it is.
No clue.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nachos would be on the outside looking in because 9 nachos are always getting fucking left in the cold, and there's a
9?
middle. Fuck yeah,
9?
like
Soggy.
Like
like
19.
soggy
Yeah,
middle.
soggy.
It stinks. It coagulates.
Yeah.
Like actually, that travels worse than mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
if people are like, let's get nachos and share. It's like they stink.
Yeah.
You gotta like, and then you'll have this weird moment where you're like hooking your hand around the bottom of them to get the fucking.
You just get now everyone's like, are you gonna leave any cheese, olives, or
they
anything
stink.
for us?
They
Yeah.
stink.
Yeah.
Saving Silverman. If they're all connected, it's
one
one
nacho.
nacho. Right? You want
I think they're horrible.
I think so too.
I don't think they're horrible. I just think I would never pick them.
No, I'm not ordering
I'll
them
eat
because
'em
it's gonna.
all
Yeah,
day.
if they're there, I'll eat them. And the
I
thing
feel-
is, and that's why I put that Chili's thing on my list of nonsense ones, because any chip and dip, they're gonna get soggy. It's not. It just doesn't last. It doesn't.
So I feel like if you order nachos and I'm at a table with you and like we're not very close, I've found out a lot about you right now. You know
Well,
what I mean?
we were at Double Bull, and my
You're a
wife,
liberal.
my wife
I'm
ordered
just kidding.
nachos, and you were there. You remember that?
I'm talking about men. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Good
I'll
answer.
take a bullet for Melissa Fitzmaurice in the streets. All right, that's a fact. She can do no wrong in my eyes. Let me give you my other things I have on my list real quick.
Okay.
I deleted all
Pot
mine.
stickers.
Oh, they were on my list.
Okay.
They're bomb.
Yeah.
Yep. Dumplings.
I had jalapeno poppers.
Yep.
This was a specific one. I didn't mention it because I don't know. I mean, I know it's a chain across the U.S., but whatever. The chicken lettuce wraps from fucking P.F. Chang's. That's a fucking great appetizer right there.
I don't know if I
I
Not
don't
too
know if I've-
overloaded. It's very good.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
if I've
very
had
good.
them.
That's what I had. Crab rangoons.
Yeah.
I had that too.
Yep.
But I feel like we kind of like litigated a lot of the stuff in the Chinese food draft. So
Yeah.
I had calamari, crab cakes.
great one. But you don't want to go too seafood heavy.
Well, that's what I mean. I already had. What did I have?
Crab cakes is a good one
Scallops.
though.
Yeah,
I
crab cakes
love
is
crab
great.
cakes.
Yeah. Me and my father, my sister, we all went to Baltimore for the Camden Yards.
That's what they do. Maryland.
Yeah. Football and crab
Yeah,
cakes.
let's fucking
Pit
go.
beef too.
He goes, hey, let's go to this place. I heard they have great crab cakes. We get there, no word of a lie. It's called the Horse You Rode In on Tavern. Edgar Allan Poe wrote all his poetry in there. You sit on a fucking saddle. I got a long story. I can tell it on the Patreon. But anyway, we get the menu. My father, the whole time going down these crab cakes, crab. Menu comes, he goes, I'll get a lobster roll. I
told this.
go, are you fucking kidding
You
me?
said, this,
recently.
you said this before. I was dying.
I go, you live in Boston, dude. Yeah, he
That's
goes,
gold.
it was talking to
He
me.
was talking to me. Yeah.
Dude, you know what's funny with that? I have a client that I've known for years who's a fucking awesome guy. And like he's from New York and like he came up one time we were at Capitol Grill and like taking him out to dinner and like by the way, I'm bitching about pickled pears like I'm the poor kid and I'm like, yeah, take this client to fucking Capitol Grill, swinging dick. Anyways, the guy's like, I'm like, what do you get? And he's like, scallops. And I'm like, not bacon wrapped scallops, but scallops just in butter. He's like, the fish is just better up here. I'm like, you live in New York. Like, we're not like the fisheries are the same.
the
You know what I
same-
mean? You're not
it's the
getting
same
the fucking
ocean,
like,
dude.
yeah.
We do get all the credit though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we always get the
Well,
credit.
it's great that we get the credit because like none of us lift a finger to do it. So hey, we get the best fish up here for no reason like that. We can
Throw
all right.
throw
You ready to do
lobster
some
pots.
voicemails?
Yeah.
We got some great ones.
Ooh.
I haven't listened, as far as you know. All right.
So apparently we live inside of a dome where there's water on top of the dome that might shift left and right. You dummies, explain the solar eclipse that is happening a week from today. Is that because the ice on top of the dome is going to be shifting and moving and we're not actually rotating? Unbelievable. Boys, it's a sketchy type of word if Danny Gillis is the one that's making the most sense throughout the entire show because he displays a healthy dose of skepticism. But then he lost all credibility because he said the Chiefs are a conspiracy theory. Guys, get Rogan's dick out of your ears and think straight. Chiefs!
By the way, so it's Paul Gentile. I know he absolutely hates it when I say like anything about Rogan because he's like guy's a fucking idiot. Don't be a fucking idiot.
Yo! It's your Chef Adam Jumptown. We don't know what we do. We're talking impromptu show, top 5 appetizers. Well, let's keep the quality high, starting off at number 5 with buffalo chicken dip. That's what I'm talking about. Homemade, not frozen. Let's do it right if we're going to do it. Number 4, we don't know, but we do. Give me a beautiful cheesesteak spring roll, preferably from Burton's Grill. The best cheesesteak spring roll I ever had. At number 3, we have, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a go-to. Every time I'm on the menu, I'm looking for this, and it's a quesadilla. Tell you what, and I perfected the quesadilla. Special thanks to Thirsty Robot out of Pittsburgh for turning me on to the extra crispy outside edge of cheese. We don't know what we do. Number 2,
I love this kid.
I'm going to tell you this.
How do you not?
Scallion pancakes. This is a jump town number 2. I don't know about everybody else, but scallion pancakes, a little bit of the duck sauce, and a little bit of the spicy mustard. And what's that, number 1? Doobie's Wings. If you want the best, you got to go to the best. That's my man Paul Doobie serving them up. I would go with the Thai PB&J. We don't know what we do with your man Adam Jump Town. Keeping the quality high.
Let me tell you right now.
Kid's a treasure.
There's never been a
How do you not love him?
there's a he needs a double XL hoodie. I'm just giving him a hoodie. The guys put more content on this fucking
On the
every
house.
week.
You're-
Every week.
You're crying, laughing right
Dude,
now.
every week.
You're crying, laughing right
Dude,
now.
I think he's one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. I said that since day one.
And he
I'm gonna
doesn't
jump
try
down.
to be.
No, he's just jumped down. And also, by the way, Doobie's wings. I'm starting to get pumped up.
Dude, I feel like we dropped the ball on that one.
I think I would have won if I replaced any pick with Doobie's wings.
Yeah. Dewey's wings are fucking.
I think I kind of fucked.
Hey,
up.
you know what?
He's gonna be butthurt
know what-
that
you know-
when I did the Buffalo wings, I didn't say Doobie's wings.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna send us all a text tomorrow morning saying, "Used to be my dog. You was in my left titty."
No, what you should do is like intentionally make it awkward that you add buffalo wings.
Doobies.
Paul Doobies
I honestly, yes, do that.
in the episode. It's gonna take a forever
Listen,
editing though.
I'll tell you right now. Here's the thing.
Have a Spanish
You
guy
can't-
do it. Paulo Doobie.
I think that's a Spanish voice. Paulo Doobie.
Paulo Doobie. Chicken wings. Da da da.
Buffalo wings. De Paul.
See, here's the thing though.
Es mi nombre.
I think what people don't understand, but like who listen to the show and by the way, we love like a Paul Doobie. Paul Doobie is a fucking dog. He's gonna be on the show very soon. He's one of the biggest corkers out there. When we're going, like, and you're just going, it's like you're not thinking. You're thinking like in regular conversation, and then like, let's say we were just drinking, hanging out, and then like an hour later, I come back from the bathroom, like, dude, why did I say Doobie's wings? That's actually what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not scripted, so what
Well,
everyone
dude,
thinks.
hey,
it is.
shout out to Jump. You know what I mean? It was the number one fucking pick. He ain't wrong.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, he got his name in the episode. That's the fact.
Fact.
So there you go. If it wasn't for Jump, Doobie, nobody even knows what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Hey, Bobby! Top appetizers brought to you by Victor Sweets. The Gold Fever wings from the 99, bloomin' onion from the Outback, oysters from Road 34, scallops wrapped in bacon from pretty much anywhere, and number one on the list, any appetizer from Common Room in Needham. If you know, you know. Let's fucking go!
So for the people who don't know, that's Maggie's cousin's restaurant. The Common Room in Needham. I'm going to talk to Tommy, who owns it. We're going to go down there and do a live podcast. There's also another thing that's going on at that restaurant that we need to talk about in the after show.
Yeah, well, and it's not bad. But if you're a Patreon member, you'll get it. You'll know.
Exactly. If you know, you know.
What's your favorite song from the band Chicago? Fuck you, Jumptown.
All right, Billy Silvestri.
What's up, boys? It's your favorite Ginger checking in. Top 5 apps. They're not pickies. Get
Is he
fucked.
underwater?
Not pickies. Wings. Number 1. Paul Doobie. If you don't know, you should know. He's going to open up a restaurant one day and have fucking the best wings in Massachusetts. Shout out to Parker's Pub down in Rentham. No free ads. You also have, obviously, Hooters is a good spot, and Buff's Pub up in Newton. So if you... And then all the wings in Buffalo, New York. Follow me on Instagram, Original Ginger 1. Pizza Logs, number 2. You might not know about these. It's a New York thing, but they're really good. Stuffed, they got like pizza. It's like an egg roll, but it's a pizza log. It's really good. Get some marinara sauce. Rangoons, man. Give me all the rangoons. Brisket rangoons, crab rangoons, buffalo chicken rangoons, all the rangoons.
Shrimp stew.
Give me some dips. You name it, I like it. Buffalo chicken, some good salsa, guacamole, chili will make you shit your brains out, whatever. And number 5, soft pretzel. Give me a pretzel at a bar.
Yes.
Soft pretzel, beer cheese, beer mustard. Hope everyone's having a good week. Be safe. And talk to you guys soon. Bye.
That was a great original ginger.
It was awesome. I just really wish he wasn't in the aquarium when he.
Well,
fucking,
he actually he texted me. He was like he was having trouble like getting through the line. Something was happening with it, and then he said, "If it doesn't sound good, let me know." But I'm like, I didn't have time to listen to it because I was out getting Chinese food for you guys. But original gingers.
Don't blame us. Don't put that evil on us.
I'll
Ricky
tell you
Bobby.
right now, I blame the Romans.
What's up, fellas? Top 5 appetizer draft. Now you're in my wheelhouse. We got mozzarella sticks. We have very site-specific one here. McGuire's in Easton has honey hot tenders that'll fucking blow your mind. I'm going traditional buffalo wings, some loaded nachos, sour cream on the side, please.
Ooh.
And to round out my top 5, I'm not going to go with like apple cinnamon Cheerios or anything. Let's go steak and cheese egg rolls.
That's what I had,
Don't
dude.
blow this one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's Mohan, by the way. By the way, Mohan has almost the signature of a voice as you do.
Yeah, he's got a distinctive voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up,
A
boys?
great, by the way, great voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of the best humans of all time. You ready? Last one.
What's up, boys? This is Evan. Thinking about the best apps got me hungrier than Shitsy 15 beers deep in a McDonald's drive-thru. I've only seen these at the Danversport Yacht Club at my wedding, but bite-sized chicken pot pies are amazing.
Whoa.
10 chicken or beef empanadas, Jamaican jerk chicken wings when available, buffalo if not, pulled pork nachos, and because clearly I'm a health nut, a Caesar salad. So I was thinking about apps, and beer nuts crossed my mind. Yeah, I know, more of a snack. But do you know the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? Beer nuts are $2.25, but deer nuts are always under $1.
Oh.
See ya.
We love the callers, by the way. We love the callers. By the way,
Excuse me.
if I was giving you, like, if you were like, when you introduced me to Evan, if you like, you had to guess where he got married, Dansport Yacht Club would be like in my top 3 places.
Yeah.
Like, and by the way, I'm a North Shore, like, 0. Like I would be like, Evan got married to either Dansport Yacht Club, the Hawthorne Hotel, where I got married, or like a VFW.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was, that's the same, or Spinelli's on Route 1. Like, that would be like the
Oh,
options for me.
speaking of Spinelli's, my daughter has her junior prom there tomorrow night.
Jesus.
Yeah, buddy. Wow. Yeah. I just got the order to go pick up the corsage and all that other shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, her and the boyfriend broke up, so she's going with all her girls and
I like that better, though. You know,
you know what? I still fucking love the kid. I really do.
Oh, that's fine.
They're still friends, so there's no harm, no foul. She's going with her girls, and I'm just ready to cry already, and here we are.
Yeah. Are you a crier?
Tomorrow,
not a crier.
Tomorrow I will be.
I'm not.
Yeah, I cried at her quinceanera. Yeah, it's. If you
Well,
don't know
if
the
I
kid-
was like in ancient Roman times as a slave, I would be crying. But like
No.
right now, I'm like I'm feeling pretty good. you
no,
know?
I mean, she's more of a laugher. When she sees me crying, she's like, "What a fucking pussy."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, like Maggie's dad's a big crier, and I'm like, I'll set with that. And by the way, I love Maggie's dad. I'm just saying, I probably would I cry when I laugh more than I am when I sad.
You just cried laughing
Dude,
at fucking jump downs.
I can't control myself when I'm laughing, but like when I'm sad, like I don't process it that way. You know what I mean? It's like something to talk to your therapist about. All right, listen,
It was Dr. Melfi.
we're gonna do a Patreon, right? That was a fucking lot of fun.
Great fun.
Yeah.
Thursday night episodes, like
Different, baby.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
it's definitely like, oh, it's all like, Monday nights, like, well, Sunday nights kind of like, all right. Thursday nights, like, we get starting right now, all right? Let's fucking rip some Chinese food, rip some fucking beers and get fucked up, all right? Sean, thank you very much.
Thank you,
You're going to
guys.
stick around with Patreon
Thank
for a
you,
couple
guys.
minutes, right?
Yes.
That was a very non-committal yes, by the way.
I keep wanting to cough all the
You can cough whenever you want. We don't give a fuck.
Everyone
my
coughs,
face.
dude.
Gives a shit.
Everyone
cough in
coughs.
your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consider me like a Roman little boy.
Jeez, if you're a Roman little boy, I'm in trouble.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. All right, listen. Cool. We love you. Goodbye. We'll see you. By the way, Billy Silvestri, join the fucking Patreon. Will you?
Yeah, let's go.
$5, guy.
Yeah.